is Jess. I am one of the instructors here at Studio 540. I mainly do the fundamentals classes. They are my absolute favorite thing to teach. You see me running around doing all sorts of various other tasks around the place as well. So, but today we're gonna work a little bit on our bottom side control. First thing we have to remember is our good posture, just like anything else. In a position, we have to have a good posture, whether we're working in our guard or working on our mount. Bottom side control is absolutely one of those places that we have to have a good posture. So by myself first, what I want to do is I want to be on my side. It's called side control. It's not just because the one person is on the side, but I want to be on my side as well. And the way I stay on my side is this back foot. Pressing strong, strong, strong into the floor, all the way down into my shoulder. I tuck my bottom elbow, and then I'm going to hide this top arm because that's where my opponent is really gonna want to concentrate on their attacks. From here, I have my toes nice and strong, and from here, I'm not gonna get squished. If you've noticed, I'm a little bit smaller than most people around here. I don't want my lungs to get crushed when I'm underneath somebody. So being up onto my side is really gonna help me out with that. So if I have a partner in my side control here, if I lay flat on my back, he has a nice flat surface to crush, to squish, to make me feel really, really uncomfortable. And I will probably go, I really hate this, I don't wanna be here, and then I'll panic and make some silly move. So I get into my good strong posture right here, this foot. You do not want it to leave the floor unless I absolutely have to. This hand right here is gonna hide underneath, and what I do is I give myself a thumbs down and I hold onto his elbow. This hand right here, I'm gonna touch onto his hip. I don't push, it's just there for distance management. I'm gonna make a little shrimp. I'm gonna put my knee inside his arm right here. And I have this little cup on the arm, so if I need to, I can move it out of the way. I'll drive that knee all the way in, and then I make a hook. This hook is super, super important. This is a nice little pit stop, if you will, because Jerry's gonna know that he wants to get away from my knees, and he might wanna run around my head. If I don't have this hook, all he has to do is get away from my knee by running towards my head. If I have this little hook, it gives him a little bit of a stop. He can't run anymore, gives me a bit of a time to figure out what else is gonna happen. From here, my elbow is right here by his knee, and I poke my knee out the hole. Both of my arms are underneath his arms, and I just wave them around like I'm at a Christian rock concert. All the way out to my side, and then my foot pops out. I close up my guard, and now look where I'm at. I've got a couple of arms here, his posture is really, really broken down, and my buffet is now open. I can take the back, I can break arms, I can choke, I can sweep. I'm in a much better position. So let's do that a few more times so we can talk about some details. I'm here, always. My hip is really, really strong. If you listen to my voice, if Jerry starts to press into me really, really hard, I can just hang out here. I'm not working very, very hard. As opposed to like straining, I'm not doing that. I'm just here. My arms are underneath. I give myself a little thumbs down and I cup his elbow. I shrimp and I insert that first knee. Notice this foot is still strong, strong, strong. And then I make a little hook. I use this elbow to help get my knee out. I don't need to worry about getting this leg all the way out. It will happen in this next shrimp when I get all the way out to my side. Then my foot will pop out. I can close up my guard, and I'm in a nice, nice position.
I'd say one of the most unique controls is that elbow cut, because I'm usually used to people going underhook,
Right.
but they never control that elbow, and it's really easy for me to just continue to control their hips. But that elbow control is something a little unique.
Yeah, and
I don't feel a lot.
it's not a super strong grip. It's a little annoying for the person because they don't know what I'm doing with it. So it's a little bit of like a misdirection, but it also helps me to just kind of move things around. And it keeps me attached in a way that it's tough for them to attack that arm.
Does it help you create leverage when you're trying to shift your hips as well?
I can, yeah, for sure. And then we will use it in another technique in another video. So play with this. If anything, work on your posture at home. It's a really, really nice way to get really strong underneath a big person. I'm here, I'm very mobile. I can move my knees in. I can switch sides really easily. And it's something that I can do at home. Thanks.